giving God the glory for 26-2, and this basketball team 14-1. Just couldn't be prouder of them. They've been really special all year long, and tonight was no different. Tremendous crowd tonight. These seniors deserve that crowd. I'm just happy for them, to be honest with y'all. It's, this night can be a train wreck, and senior night and playing a good quality team that's been playing really well. I just think the world of Nikki and the job they do there at LSU and her players, and they're such tough competitors. And, y'all know 2 years ago we had the same scenario, and it was nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, it was awful. And so to see our kids come out tonight, and again, we just tried to impart on them that, look, this isn't your last game in the hump. You're going to play 2 more in here in the NCAA tournament, and this is our chance. This is what we worked for all year. It's what we worked for in our careers. This is why we came here, to win an SEC championship. You got a chance to go win a Southeastern Conference championship. And I'm going to tell everybody in the room, I think it's harder to do that than anything else you can possibly do in this country, because you got to play 16 monsters in this league. And these kids have done it again. I mean, they've clinched at least the share. And, I mean, it's so hard to do. And I'm just really proud of them, because I know what they've put into it. And this is, they work so hard every day. And this is what happens when you get kids that work hard every day. And it's just very rewarding as a coach to see these kids rewarded. So proud of them. I thought our bench was really good. Jessica came in and played well when I had to bring T off a little bit. T knows better than to get those fouls that she got. I was disappointed in her. That's the only thing I was disappointed in tonight, was her getting her second and third foul there. But I thought our bench came in and did a nice job. Maya Taylor came in, played some big minutes. Andy, Jess and Zion played 11 minutes. So I was proud of them. Zaria started tonight and got her in, and she had 2 assists, no turnovers, and did fine. So on to the next one. Everybody knows what the next one is. These kids know what the next one is. It'll be a very tough challenge for us on Sunday. I'm sure it'll be a packed house, but you know what? I think I know my kids and my team are going to be ready, and they'll spend the next 2 days getting themselves ready, and so we'll go there trying to take care of business.
T, Coach mentions just how special you can be whenever you're what he calls interested. They fed you on the first possession. I think you missed that shot, and I think you missed only one more of the rest of the ball game, and you really dominated in the paint. Just, I guess, how excited were you to have that kind of ball game and what was technically, and not really your last game, but on senior night?
Going into the game, Coach said I had to win my one-on-one battles. So, I mean, I didn't really see too much double team tonight versus any other night. So, I just went and won my one-on-one battles.
T, you got most of the times when you have road games, you've got a lot of fan support because the Bulldogs travel so well. But this is going to be a much different environment for you guys on Sunday, where it's going to be a very, very hostile environment. You hadn't been in one in a long time. How do you kind of prepare for that?
We just got to stay level-headed. We got to be on our team. We can't focus on the outside. I mean, crowd's going to get rowdy. We already know it's a away game. So, I mean, we have to stay in us.
Come to David on the right.
Tiara, obviously you had a lot of points, a lot of rebounds, but you also had some pretty good passes, I think 3 assists, and had that steal and drove the court and scored that layup. I mean, did you think it was kind of a little bit of a showcase of how much you've grown as a player, that you can also do those things on top of just like grabbing rebounds?
Yeah, the steal part, I've been working on that since when I hurt myself in a UConn game trying to, get the breakaway layup. So just to finish it, I was pretty proud of myself, because I don't know why I just blow those moments sometimes.
Vic, what did you think about it? Just how much did you think this game was kind of a show that she's not one-dimensional anymore. She do a lot of different things for you.
Well, we've always been able to play through her. And we called, we came out of the locker room and we knew that we were going to get those looks. And, boy, she fed Anriel for 2 beautiful layups. They executed them to a T, and Tierra made 2 great passes to cutting Anriel. So, you know, her steal, she had a steal. What game was it you had a steal? And it was at A&M.
Yeah, A&M. I blew it.
And she missed the layup. And so all the way down tonight, I kept thinking, you know what, I think she's going to be able to finish it off tonight. And lo and behold, she finished it on the left side. And so, you know, she's, as we all know, she's come so far and really still is going to continue to grow and get better. And you know, when you get a steal like that, you need to be able to finish it off. You know, a guard wants to finish it off, and I was proud of her to be able to finish it off tonight. And I think that was indicative of our night. We forced 28 turnovers. You got your 5-player out there 30 feet from the rim denying. Man, if she's going to do it, the rest of my guards ought to be excited about doing it.
T, one more thing on the steal. You turned around and it seemed like you had a pretty big smile on your face. What was it like to hear the crowd, especially on senior night, when you made a play like that?
The crowd doesn't get, you know, any wider unless we get like a steal or somebody takes a charge. I mean, we score buckets all day and they clap, but when we do something like that, it gets pretty loud. So I was excited.
And Jordan, you had a pretty good play where you sort of spun off your defender and then made a little reverse layup. The crowd got really loud then too. What was it like to hear that on senior night?
I was just excited that I made it. You know, I always make like some good moves, and then like Tier said, missed the layup. So I was just excited.
Come back to Robbie and Steve.
Vic, do you have an update on why Bree didn't play after the first quarter?
I don't. Yeah, I don't have anything there.
I have 2 questions. Coach, Wiggins gets to start tonight. What was kind of the thought process there?
Just taking care of some in-house stuff, you know. That's it. We took care of it and moved on.
Next question. Jazz, the flow of the game sometimes is not a little bit herky-jerky, a lot of whistles. As a point guard, how do you kind of maintain your composure and not get caught up in all that kind of stuff?
I guess just stay within ourselves. We know sometimes things may not go our way, so we just have to come together as a team and figure out another way to try to get things done.
Anything else, guys? Come back to David. Sorry.
You talked a little bit, Vic, about South Carolina. Do you think it's kind of fitting that it comes down? You know, I know you've already got a share of the title, but that, you know, 2 teams that have had some really big battles the last few years, that this is the way, if you're going to win an outright title, that it should happen?
Sure. I mean, you know, I'm sure they're excited about the opportunity to try to grab a share, and I'm going to tell our kids I don't want to share anything, you know. But I do think that over the past few years, our programs have been, you know, we've been in these games against each other a lot. And, you know, I have so much respect for Dawn and her staff and that team, and I know my team feels the same way. And we're excited about the opportunity, but this is who we are. I always want to be in that game, you know. And I know that's what she wants. We both had great recruiting classes, top 6, both of us. Hers is number 1, ours was number 6. So I don't think either one of us is going anywhere. And so, again, just, you know, I'm glad I got my team. I know she's glad she's got her team. And we're excited to be in that game on national TV on Sunday afternoon. We're in the maroon and white.
Anything else? Okay, thank you, ladies.
All right, praise the Lord and go Dogs.